Most people will never know Syrian refugees as people. Most see them as a faceless mask. Headlines report numbers, and few people will ever learn the true stories, the true human lives impacted by the Syrian war. This is what this project is about. The Face of the Refugee Crisis campaign was designed to allow people in Europe and across the world to enter the real lives of Syrian refugees. This campaign allows people from across the world to come into the homes of Syrian refugees in southern Turkey to really understand the individual and human impact of the Syrian war. Taking pictures in this way allows people across the world to see the refugees for who they truly are, people just like you and me, rather than faceless numbers as often presented in the media. Taking portraits in this way allows us to look at the refugees face to face, eye to eye, which is no more than they deserve. For the nearly 150 million people who got engaged in the Face of the Refugee Crisis campaign, this was a chance to understand the real struggles and listen to the hopes and dreams of the Syrian refugees, get to know the people behind the headlines. The Face of the Refugee Crisis relied on creating captivating content that would engage audiences throughout the world. This was picked up by the Mail Online in the UK as well as the National in the United Arab Emirates. In addition to wide coverage on social media, the campaign reached more than 70 million people on launch day alone. These black and white portraits don't show bombs or destructed buildings, but in a very simple and powerful way, they show the things that really matter: pain, suffering, and above all, hope. For many audiences in Europe and across the world, this means the difference between indifference and empathy. And it is this legacy of the Face of the Refugee Crisis campaign that our teams and the people we help are proud to stand behind. The Face of the Refugee Crisis campaign means that Syrian refugees in southern Turkey are no longer numbers. They are individuals, just like you and me. Layla, for example, 22-year-old, supports her whole family, is a Syrian refugee, and dreams of one day becoming a fashion designer.